You must be gay, bruh. Stop bending me over like a gay ass dude.
I'm not gay. I'm a man. I'm not gay. I'm a man. You don't go to the airport to get in confrontation with police. And at the same time, in fairness, police don't go to the airport looking to arrest you. They want to have a nice shift and go home. They don't want all the extra paperwork. So it's a shame that we have to go over incidents like this. This could have been avoided. It wasn't avoided. I'm going to stop it, give my commentary, give some people's reaction, and then we'll go from there. Regardless on what side that you're on, there's something to learn from this unnecessary reaction that turned into an arrest.
Hey, yo. Really? Sir. Hey, sir. This shit is unnecessary. Sir. You ain't got to do all this. All you got to do is just talk to me. Sir. What's up? Get off the phone. Let's go. In a second. No, not in a second. No. I'm going to call you back. It's not the police in my face acting like they big dogs and thinking they control a human being like me. So let me call you back. I'm going to talk to you later, all right?
Yes, you have every right to talk to the police any way that you want to. Why would you be that silly? He's obviously upset with who he's talking to on the phone. You ever had somebody get heated with you at work because they got into an argument at home, or something happened in traffic, or they're going through a divorce, or the child support late, or whatever? This cop didn't ask for his attitude, and I know a lot of you don't like cops, and you think you could just talk to cops any kind of way, and they have to take it. This is already unnecessary. Hey, babe, the police are here. I'm going to get off the phone. I'm going to call you later. I think I'm going to be okay. If things get out of hand, I'll call you. Call my lawyer. Boom.
The police in my face acting like they big dogs and thinking they control a human being like me.
Acting like they big dogs, thinking they can control a human being like me. Nobody came there to control him, but they did come to confront him because obviously somebody called the police on him. This is the problem when people don't want to submit to authority.
Call you back. I'm going to talk to you later, all right? I'm going to calm down. I got you. Give me a...
He said, I'm going to calm down. I got you. That's the first lie he told.
What's up? What's going on? I'm having an argument with my woman. Okay, but what about the people out there? People out where? I'm inside the bathroom. I'm talking about when you was out there before, sir. Out where? I wasn't yelling out there. I was yelling inside of here. I was inside the bathroom. Let me get your ID. You want to acknowledge what I just said? Yes. I wasn't yelling out there. Let me get your ID, sir. Can you acknowledge what I said? Yes, sir. I was yelling inside the bathroom. Sir, let me get your ID.
I was yelling inside of the bathroom. At least I'll give him credit. He went from telling a lie that he's going to calm down to telling the truth that he was yelling inside the bathroom. If you guys haven't picked up on it yet, it's an airport bathroom. So, of course, if he's yelling inside of an airport bathroom, there's a chance that a staff member called airport security or airport police on him. If you call the police, I'm a police officer. I am going to confront you. I'm going to see what state of mind you're in. I'm going to ask you questions to see if there's anything legitimate about the complaint lodged against you. That is my job. And your job is to comply with the police. They are the authority figures. And I know that's not the popular thing to say these days, but we all have to comply to somebody. That's just life. We're at a point in life we don't want to comply.
So what you arguing with the girl about? That's none of your business.
It is his business what you arguing with your girlfriend about, because you're doing it in public and he been called on the scene. Now, you do have a right to object and not say anything. You just admitted that you are yelling. You made your business public and it disturbed the peace enough that the police were called on you. So yes, he's going to ask you what you were arguing with your girlfriend about. He's trying to figure out what headspace you're in.
Do I ask you what you arguing with your wife about?
The reason why he didn't ask about why you're arguing with your wife, you don't have authority over him. You were not called to the scene to confront him. It is his job to come and confront you. It is his job to investigate. Are you a threat? Am I going to take you to jail? I remember I was in college and I was a big man on campus, and I parked on the grass, and I would park there every day instead of the parking lot. And I got away with it. There was this cop who was never there before because the usual guy wasn't there for whatever reason. Guy tells me I can't park there. Long story short, I was like, do you know who I am? Even the dean knows that I park here. And he said, well, you can't park here today. And I said, but you parked here, because he parked his car on the grass. And the officer said to me, can you give me a ticket? I got it right away. The moral of the story was, he was the one with the power. He was the one in authority. I did not have the power in that situation. So I did the smart thing. I moved my truck so it wouldn't be towed or ticketed or both. It didn't make me any less of a man to comply. You didn't ask him about his wife because he gave you no reason to, and you have no authority in this situation.
That's none of your business.
I don't agree with the sudden turn him around and slam him into the wall. Yes, the guy's a jackass. Yes, he's rude. Yes, he probably pissed you off. He probably hit your manhood buttons. I'll be honest, I don't know if I would have had the self-control as an officer to not do what this guy's about to do. Officers are human. He has emotions just like you do. But he's got a set of handcuffs, some type of pepper spray, probably a taser, definitely a gun, probably has numbers on you. The last thing that you should do if you're smart is poke the bear, antagonize him. Doesn't make him right, but you can avoid it being thrown up against the wall simply by being halfway decent and responding with respect than being a jackass. You have the right to be a jackass, but you don't have the right to be protected from the consequences of being a jackass.
I didn't do nothing. Why are you hitting me?
He didn't technically do anything. He just threw him up against the wall and he's trying to gain control and he's trying to put his hands behind his back. I'm not an attorney. Probably this guy is abusing his power just a little bit in this situation. But dumbass asked for it.
Why are you hitting me? Sorry, I'm hitting me.
I don't believe they're hitting him. Why are you hitting me? Why are you hitting me? I think the guy's lying.
You must be gay, bro. Let's go.
You must be gay? What does that have to do with anything?
I'm not gay. Stop bending me over like a gay ass dude.
All right, stop bending me over. This shows me just how incredibly stupid this guy is. Number one, yelling at the cop is not going to make the cop go away, and it's not going to make your situation any better. I don't play for Team Alphabet. That's not me. And I don't use this word ever, but I'm going to label this guy this. He's homophobic.
That's disgusting.
Oh, I see. So you don't want to see a close-up picture of my anus because you hate gay men.
No, I don't want to look at a close-up picture of anyone's anus.
Homophobe. Homophobe. There's a homophobe right here. Homophobe alert. Homophobe. Oh, I get it. I'm not persecuted. I'm just an ass.
Just because your hands are behind your back and he's bending you down to control you, the first thing that comes out of this idiot's mouth is, I'm not gay. That's homophobic. A word that I have never labeled anybody. But this idiot is homophobic. There are many men who have got arrested. Cops lay them down on the hood of the car, and they don't be like, why you bending me over like I'm gay? I'm not gay, bro. I'm not gay. Makes me wonder what's in his mind to go straight to that. You are dealing with an ignoramus. He's making his situation worse.
You gay, bro. You got some type of issue.
No, you got some type of issue. Now, he might have a control issue. He might possibly have a abuse of power issue, and he might be in the right. Maybe in the airport, they don't have to put up with your stuff. I don't know. I'm not a police officer. What I will tell you is the person that got the issue is you, bruh. You in the handcuffs. You the one screaming. You the one acting stupid. And you the one who could have actually gone home if you just simply complied. 99% of the time, you wouldn't have got arrested in this situation if you didn't act like a dumbass.
And for 5 minutes straight. But you got me frustrated.
I'm not gay. I'm a man. I'm not gay. Oh, man. Bruh, you in handcuffs. Just let them take you down and collect call that same girlfriend that you got into the argument about. She most likely gonna come bail you out in the morning or whenever they set your bail. You just making it worse. And you look extra specially stupid. And for those of you out here defending him, you can't defend lack of common sense. I want you to think of it from this perspective. These guys got the guns, they got the weapons, they got the authority. Let's turn this into a different situation, but the principle is the same for those of you that can follow logic. Somebody breaks into your house, it's a home invasion, they tie you up, they got guns. I guarantee you, you're not going to be like, you tied me up. That's okay. Why'd you tie me up? That's gay. I guarantee you, you're going to comply because you know those people will beat you senseless or actually kill you where you stand or sit. You are not going to be rude enough to upset the people who broke into your home with guns. They've already gone above and beyond to show they will harm you. So the last thing you're going to do is keep poking the bear to get them to a point to kill you. So if this cop is rogue or has a temper problem, it is not helping you to keep poking the bear and make your situation worse. You might be getting taken to a cell where there might be some big gay dudes that really might bend you over. You got that much of a problem? You that homophobic? Don't have them handcuff you and take you somewhere where they might be big gay dudes that's just waiting for you.
I don't know what's going on, bro.
You know we get charged, bro? I ain't doing nothing wrong, bro.
I wasn't there, bro.
You think we get charged, bro? Why can't y'all pull the now? What's the...
Why can't he say anything? The smart thing for him is not to say anything. You worried about you getting charged. I doubt if you're going to get any serious charges unless there was things that happened before the video. But now you want to be nice to the other officer. Ain't going to work for you, bro. You going to spend an uncomfortable night in a jail cell unnecessarily because you didn't know how to say, look here, sir, I'm having a bad day. I was yelling at my girlfriend. You know how these things are. Caught me and said, yeah, I get it, bro, but you can't be in the airport yelling. All right, I'll try to do better next time. Blah, 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 blah. All right, brother, I'm going to just let you off with a warning. You have a good one. Now, when that cop walked off, if you wanted to call your girlfriend back and called him a jackass, that's on you. You would have been lying, but that's on you. But at least you wouldn't have been in somebody's jail cell.
I literally just got there, so I don't know what's going on.
It's not my balls or... I got hope.
Can't tell you, brother. That's me being honest, man.
Really? For one human being to another?
Yeah, that's I don't know what's going on.
Y'all told me.
It's amazing or ironic that he said from one human being to another. And he said something about hope. You were Billy Badass a few minutes ago. And now you're hoping. You know, am I going to get charged with anything? Do I got hope? You didn't have to be in this situation. The same common courtesy that you're giving to the other cop walking with you guys is the same level of respect you could have responded with in the first place. I want to say this to people that want to defend that. If my kids acted like he did, the bruises that my children would have wouldn't be from the cops. They'd be from me slapping the crap out of them because they don't have any sense. I was raised if police officers stop you, or I don't care if teachers confront you, if the adult neighbors confront you, respond with respect. I was raised in a household in which respect was paramount. I didn't have an issue with the police unless I was doing something wrong. And there were times I did things wrong and the police got involved and I had it coming. It was what it was. But those times I had encounters with the police, can I see your ID? Sure. Can I see your registration? Sure. Why are you walking around this building? I'm trying to go to such and such place. To comply or to submit to authority doesn't mean you have to be subservient. It doesn't mean that you have to beg. It doesn't mean that you have to belittle or demean yourself. Everybody deserves common courtesy.